Good morning. Hut just woke up and got her out here to pee right away. It seems like what she woke up for. Don't know if she's gonna poop or not. I'll give her some time to stretch her legs. Let me get the other dogs up and out here. I don't know why my title doesn't change every time, but I think I updated it now. Okay. One screen. Look, outside. Still wet out here, so they're probably only gonna be out real quick because it's kind of chilly. gonna pick her up and bring her in a minute, but get Cam in first. These ones are waiting to go in, so. But grass was cut yesterday and it's still right out from dew, so she got grass all over her. I think 2.5 blocks right now, which is a full meal. She ate late last night too. So we didn't want to feed her in the middle of the day to make sure she ate a full meal. When she moved over to her goat milk on her own, nice. She woke up, stepped off the couch, after holding her bladder. I carried her outside right away, but as soon as she stepped on grass, she peed. Much better than missing the path. Munchkin here trying to hide. Just waiting for her to finish to pick her tray up to feed the rest. The only thing, phone mic picks up like everything, so I can't do dishes or anything right now. I gotta switch to that. But in the meantime, I have other things we can do. This is gonna come over and clean up that plate. Look. don't know if she's a little cold from walking around outside. She's trembling a little. But she also just be weak from waking up. She got up, went to the bathroom, ate, walked around. Damn, auto mod, stop that stream bot link. What the heck? I could use fake bots. Who doesn't like premium viewers? What does it even mean to be a premium viewer? So, Hut's 18. Once she settles down, I'm gonna get the other dogs. They woke up and went outside already. So I let her eat. She ate actually a lot, more than she's been eating. We didn't really feed her any filler or snacks yesterday to try to calculate these couple days if she's eating full meals. I have to run out and get more goat milk today. She likes that. Just have to be careful how much we're giving her. But gotta start getting food ready for these ones. Went out already. Good morning, lurkers. I see you out there, but I'll let you lurk in silence. Not gonna call you out. I'll put Kim here close up on. See what she's doing. Yeah, she's just shaking a little. But did switch once I got up here. I did switch her over to Primal Raw Nuggets. It's just easier to calculate how much, but also the moisture in them versus kibble. It's a lot easier on the kidney and less the issue she's having right now. So we are doing subclavial every night, giving her fluids. So it's pretty much just some fluids with electrolytes in it that help metabolize or process things through her kidneys a little easier. But she's been drinking a lot of water and with the goat's milk on her own and removing the kibble. Not having to have the kidneys work as hard, I think has been a big help. Now I'm just trying to make sure my uncle and mother don't, when I'm not here, don't give her filler food, which is crappy wet food. I've seen like either Caesars or other canned or treats too much. If she's not eating, they'll start trying to give her that, but it's more they think she's not eating, but she's eating 2 full meals. You go to try to feed her every 2 or 3 hours. Dogs don't eat every 2 or 3 hours. So then they're like, oh, well, she's not eating this. Let me give her this, this, and this. Things like milk bones and pepperonis and other things. So then she doesn't eat her substance. But she actually likes the raw food. Or just chicken. Like pressed chicken and add it to food. She did try stealing leftover kibble yesterday. Hello. Hey, VTech. How's it going? What is he? It's like this is me in the mornings. Totally unsure of what the day is going to bring or do. First thing I do is go to the bathroom and eat, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's another day. It's going. It's been raining here like most places the past 3-4 days. Yesterday was nice, and there was pets in the park thing, so I went there with Munchkin, and was out, and then at night was tired, but it's supposed to be sunny today too, so the ground has gotten a little dry. I took them out this morning, but still dew and wet, but it should dry up. So trying to get some work done early, take care of all the dogs' things first thing. Have some grooming things I have to do early, and then go to a grooming shop around noon. So kibble is one thing. There are good kibbles out there. The issue with kibble is that it's too processed and dry, like it's completely dried out, so it causes the kidneys and other things to process more. Like if you're filling them with other, like right now I'm adding goat's milk or other fluids into them, it'll help process it. That's the main problem with kibble. If you're getting good kibble, Science Hills is okay. The reason I went on Science Hills is, I don't know why you're on Science Hills. Probably because a vet recommended it. The reason I had a big is Science Hills and Science Diets. A lot of those aren't that great, but they're recommended highly in a lot of vets because they're the ones who sponsor vet schools. When you go to any large expo or conference or anything, they're the main sponsor. So they're essentially the ones paying the vets through school, which essentially they feel like they have to be recommending them when they get out of school and open their vet's office. Diana might have mentioned that. I see it when I go to the shows a lot more. But that's the way it is with a lot of things. Like, I usually don't go, like, I can relate that to Grey Goose in vodka. It's actually not that good of vodka, but it's highly priced because of its marketing, where it is. It does have a lot of bartenders go to school. Like Kettle One, other vodkas that aren't as high priced as that are good. But it goes to marketing, labeling, and who's promoting it. When you have a whole force of vets behind it, yeah, you're going to seem great, but the only thing with vets are they aren't into nutrition. Same as vets are not dermatologists. That's why there's an issue. Groomers aren't either, but there are groomers who have skin and coat estheticians in dermatology, which they would be better to inform you about skin and coat like we are than vets are. Same thing with nutrition. There's nutritionists who would be able to do that. Now, the issue with kibble, aside from that, is how long it can be stored. It's shelf life. Anything that can be stored for that long then has to have preservatives put into it. And that's where the other concern comes in, because it doesn't even have to be put on the bag or label it. So then your concern becomes, if something's in there that long, either it's not effective, or like it's lost its nutrients, or there has to be other things in there keeping it safe for that long. Yeah, it goes beyond that in shelf life actually with kibble. You have to be careful of what it's packaged in. That's actually, I haven't gone that far into it, but looking at what type of bag the kibble comes in actually tells you a lot also. Like, you don't come across that with canned or freeze-dried. To me, there's just, and that's also the other side of it. Like, I stay on both sides of things. The other side of it is, yeah, you're going to hear more bad things about kibble because it's out there more. It's been out longer. People love talking negativity. When you hear reviews, there's less 5-star reviews than 1-star reviews. When you don't like something, you're going to hear about it. So, essentially, the more people out there on kibble, kind of like red car thing. red cars are in more accidents. Well, there's a lot more red cars on the road than other cars, so yeah, you're going to hear about more accidents of them. I mean, yeah, there's probably some more science behind that, like they drive faster, but the numbers are skewed a little bit on that sense, because when 90% of people are using kibble, the numbers are going to say you're going to hear more bad things about kibble. But just like anything else, if you do your due diligence and your research, like there's one kibble I like there's even air dried now that's considered kibble. Badlands Ranch. The lady from Grey's Anatomy, what's her name? She did that one. But there's a few that like celebrities have started as better kibble. Yeah. So, like but then there's some kibble, like if you're, like I said, if you're also supplementing it, like I give the puppies kibble a lot just because one costs, but then I'm adding in blueberries, yogurt, other things that are natural food that aren't processed down that they could at least pull things out of. But then that goes into, I haven't gone to the balances of it, but I just add in it as like toppers. It's just tricky because they don't have to put everything on the labels, where a lot of times raw, it's just the meats and a couple other things, and you don't have to be concerned about what else is in there. There's not really regulations behind it. Yeah, no, I get listening to a celeb over a vet, but I'm saying celebrities who have backed starting food companies with vets. So they actually hire nutritionists, vets, and you can see a whole campaign behind it. There's one specifically that John Legend and somebody else has started that's called Kismet. I don't know if it's actually food or if it's just a brand. I think they have food. But I've been looking into that one because they hired a full vet nutritionist. All these other things have a whole campaign behind it. And the reason I say celebrities is because they have the money to actually back it and start something else versus, we'll go back to the Hill Science. You went to Hill Science and said, well, you're not really trusting vets. You're trusting a corporation who has sent vets to school. Yeah, no, they specialize in internal medicine. Like if you actually go to their curriculum and what they study, they spend about a day or two on nutrition. They don't spend that much. Also, vets, a lot of people forget this. Vets work on all animals. So to understand the nutrition of a dog versus the nutrition of all animals, that would be way too much. So you need to find either a nutritionist or somebody who specializes in dogs. You go to a vet for emergencies, for bones, for internal things. Like, yeah, they understand what's connected to here, there, and the flows of it, but the actual nutrition side of it, if I was going to vet school, why would I even want to study all of that? That's why Eastern medicine, those vets, holistic vets, probably trust them a little bit more because they go into herbal medicine and nutrition more as part of their practice for recovery and everything on that side. But honestly, a vet in the US does not use nutrition at all for recovery. We're even, not even Far East, but even third world countries, you'll see they'll go to, hey, have your food, fix your intake, what you're gonna do first before medicine, before changing. Like, yeah. And I do have certain stances on it from my experiences in life, personally, in the human world, and raising 8 litters of Havanese over the years. So, a lot of that same thing. Like, I've never done anal glands of any of my dogs. I have 18-year-old, 15 to 13-year-olds. Oh, yeah. Hut had 4, and then Missy had 4. So, all these dogs are mine. Hut is was my first adult dog, so I got her when she was 7 weeks old from a breeder. Munchkin I haven't bred yet. I might this year. I'm not sure. I've been trying to the past year, but let me see. You had so I was saying, I said something of value. I don't even remember. I was just talking. Yeah, that's why mainly I'm streaming at. Like, actually, Munchkin was born on stream and raised her on YouTube. That's why I'm restarting my streams and everything. This is actually the house she was born in before I moved. Yeah, I think if you go to my page on here, I did link like one of the puppy playtimes. I have a lot of the videos private now. Right now I'm multi-streaming to it, but it's more, that's why I started making sure I stream now to log some Hut here. She wasn't doing well a couple weeks ago when I was in Kentucky at a show. That's why I'm paying attention to her food and everything. Oh wait, it's coming back to me what I was saying. But it's not. I was like, ooh, I kind of know what I was talking about. Like, I want so hard to remember what I was talking about. Yeah, nah, I get it. That's exactly how I am. I'm like, I want to do it on my own terms. I'm gonna go check it some other time. Like, I said it too because, see, Diana's funny. I go through bios and links and the about page, all that. I'm more about who the person is and what they do, and then I'll go check out their stream. And that's why, I do more of the networking side. Ha! She got up. I guess she's not ready to sleep, but she's moving around with her blanket. I don't think she liked that bed. Yeah, there was something specific, though. I'm sure that's what it had to do. She thinks she's invisible. Nah. Alright, let's take this off in case she gets to pee again. Oh. She's drinking water. Yeah, let's see how long it takes me to get this food ready for them. Because now I'm stuck here just thinking about what I was saying because you said, hi, Sprocket. Because you said, sorry, I was in ads instead of saying, I'm in ads. Then I would have stopped. And then I would have been like, okay. Or I could have typed it or something. But no, you let me just keep on talking and say, okay, I'm back from ads. Bruh. Whatever I just said 10 seconds ago, I do. No. It's Twitch's fault for putting freaking ads up there. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. We're blaming Twitch on this one. Always place the blame somewhere else. We don't have to blame each other. Jeez. Twitch is here too. It's not talking shit behind their back if they're here. Twitch is here. Well, I also could have been paying attention to my other screen that said ads are running too. So let's not focus on blaming each other. Let's focus on blaming somebody else. Oh my goodness, you lost focus while I was talking to you? Oh man. All good. Let's see, yeah, they had litters of dogs, raising them, bunch of stuff. I'll probably repeat at some point. If it was important, you'd probably ask something about it. Oh my goodness. And the ad also took away your text box, right? Alright, now, I have to try to focus on what am I doing? I still have to get... How more breakfasts. How many dogs are here right now? I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still need to get 4 more four more breakfast things ready. Finish picking up the couches. What time is it? I have to get to the salon at noon. I have plenty of time for that. I want to smoke this. I want to pack this chill. I'm going to smoke that. I don't have much weed left. I got enough weed for like... Oh no. Litters of puppies, foods, vets. Yeah, we covered the bases. It's just... like, and then the other thing, like, aside from that, there's also laws that, yeah, that's just a whole can of worms. Like, vaccinations, then you get into that whole thing with vets, but then you have to follow laws. Like, there's titter testing. I don't know if you're aware of what that is. It's when they actually test, like, the antibodies and stuff in blood levels. Specifically, the main one it's used for is for rabies. So you can test in the blood if the rabies vaccination is still in the dog, so you don't have to revaccinate them every year or every 3 years, as they say. And it's typically still in them. Like, my dogs, I almost never get it other than at 1, 7, and something else. But by law, they're supposed to have rabies vaccination done. By science, it can be proven if it's still in there or not, so you don't have to revaccinate them, but technically then you wouldn't be, certain boarding places or groomings won't take that, even though what's the purpose of having a vaccination is to make sure that it's in there, and if you could prove that it is. So you can't really get around the laws of things. So that's a safer way also for vets, just to recommend a simple food that they know is protected and they won't get in any issues, because they have liabilities to worry about as well. No. I mainly do Bordadella because we're in December in Bordadella, mainly just because we're in so many grooming salons and places. But I have them titter tested for rabies every couple of years. 2 of them get rabies every year. Spiky, the one on the couch there, he had a tick that gave him Lyme disease, so he gets those shots annually. It's not that I'm against medications or anything, it's just, it's my, like, I've actually bred this pack of dogs. I also know, like, they're limited. They don't interact with other dogs or go to parks or much. Yeah, when they're in that's why, like, Missy and Munch can get vaccinated more, because we go into grooming salons, all of that. A lot of vaccinations or other things like that are mainly to protect out in public, just like ours are for humans. The vaccinations and everything for kids are to protect the public at school. So I can respect that, but also if that's the reason you're making a law, then I'll just avoid the public with my dogs. And if they come near me, they're probably going to get bitten or barked at, and they're going to move away anyway. What exactly? I'm going to have to look that up. I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is. You're funny. It's gonna kill me all day, by the way, because like every 2 minutes I keep going back like, what was I saying though? Or what was I thinking about? Damn it! The worst thing to do. Not you. I did it to myself. Just have someone with ADHD unmedicated who has looping thoughts and tell them they what the fuck? It's like every few seconds I'm like doo. I'm like cleaning out my chill. I'm like not doing much. I'm like, all right, so I could since this is brainless work, like while I'm wiping this out. What was I done for? And I'm trying to think of it, and like that's what comes back into my head. And VTech, are you there visually? I can do quick. If you're there, I'll show you quick. It's a little messy, but I'll show you where Munchkin was raised in Missy. Alright. So, this is the first. So, the other litters were raised in my grandparents' house. We had a 3-family house that once my grandparents passed away and grandmother, we downsized and started to rent here. Oops. So, one of the large rooms on the first floor was like bedroom, living room type thing. So I took this over. There's Munchkin. And essentially turned this whole corner of the room into the raising area. Had a pop-up pen like over here for at nighttime before these couches were here to have the puppies contained while they were sleeping. So I had a fence up here that this was like all puppy. So I essentially would be over on this side. All the other dogs would be where I'm showing you now. So one funny thing was there's some videos of, like while the puppies are playing here, like when they're 5-6 weeks old, Missy's out there already relaxing, letting them do their own thing. But anytime they get rowdy or out of control, there were gates everywhere, but you could see her leap over one there, to jump over one here, to do her mother thing and fix them. But that's pretty much where they were younger. And then this little hallway here, we had more of pad and things broke up. Yeah. So then we had the kitchen here. It's nice to have their free time, playtime here while I clean up there, feed them. What I like here is how easy it is to clean this type of tile. And the counter space, everything. And then the adult dogs out here. Not going to go up there now, but upstairs was actually the other bedroom that I had that I gave up my bedroom and converted it into where I was doing grooming and everything. So it's a nice space. This is another door into the same room. So we had access 2 different ways into the puppies. There's Missy. So then, to keep them separated, primarily, yeah, this is where you saw before. We use the garage as their indoor-outdoor area to always have pads down in case if it's raining too much. They go in here and we deep clean it weekly. So then we have the back here, which again just renting here. So we put up like the little fencing type there and contained the whole backyard. So they we did this after the whole fencing wasn't up until after that litter, but they were small enough that we had it contained a little bit. And then when they got older, like 6-7 weeks, I took them a couple houses down to the neighbors on the corner who had a fenced in corner yard and have known them for a while. So they let me take that and fence them in. Yeah, so I have like a makeshift fence at Diana's, like just the wire thing. Needed up, but like it's a deterrent for Balakin and my dogs, but it's not completely. That's why we keep an eye on them close when they're there. So I like this, like especially at nighttime here, it's quiet. I like coming out. I'm in Connecticut, in case you didn't know, so like it does get cold at night, but the sky is a lot clearer. So this is where my pack of dogs is. Yeah, like, there's pros and cons to it. Um, a little more lazy, but it also gets me outside more. And with vitamin D deficiencies regularly, and issues like that, at least getting outside is way better. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why I shoot down to Florida in the middle of winter. It's not just snowbirds, it's when you're actually diagnosed with things. I've been diagnosed with two things, probably not what's in my chat, though. And- oh, that one doesn't need an actual diagnosis. Like, it's funny. People are like, I'm like, no, I'm not diagnosed ADHD, but everybody else who says that they are, they get questioned if they're diagnosed with it. I'm like, I say I have symptoms like it. I never say I was diagnosed with it or say that I have it. Um, Seasonal affective disorder had for a while, have high anxiety, and then I was actually diagnosed with bipolar. So the depression side and the manic, energetic sides are more prominent than anything else. Exactly. That's what it's like. I'm like, they're like, well, actually, and then in college, like, the other thing that gets me is, well, before, like, 20 years ago, they were saying, my nickname was 50-50 because I'd start things and never finish them, but always be doing multiple tasks. I'm like, well, now that kind of makes sense. Yeah, so that's the same thing. Like, I have a lot of chronic pain from sports injuries and car accidents. So I'm sure I have. Like, I always played sports, so I was always active and outside. It's as soon as those got cut out from me with certain injuries, and then I hit college, that was taken away, and like all the ADHD symptoms popped up. Probably because I wasn't being active. So the hyper focus that one would get from like ADHD probably is what sends me into manic states of wanting to stay up and be productive and not going to sleep. So the sleep schedule, the insomnia, all of that kicks in, which all of those fall directly under bipolar. So it's more like, I guess, ADHD symptoms, like the issue itself. The smallest symptom of it is what triggers my other episodes, which aren't bad. It's just if I'm not aware of it, or if I become manic and stay up, I'll be up for like 2 days straight and then crash out completely. Yeah, I was on so many like pain meds and Ambien, Xanax, all these other things, like trying multiple ones of them. One of my favorite doctors, who switched me to, I forgot what it was, but it was a nerve blocker. I had taken like a higher dosage at night. It sucked because the side effect of it would dehydrate me, get me dry mouth like real bad. But it got me off almost all the other medications because it wasn't the issues the medications were for. The like mental issues were because I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping because I was in pain because I have a pinched nerve, bulging disc, a whole bunch of things. So we put a nerve blocker in, so then I wouldn't really feel that, which then allowed me to get 4 or 5 hours of sleep at a chunk. So then that would allow me to recover or not like mentally do all those things. Watch my sleep patterns, make sure I was like actually going into REM. It wasn't about how long I was sleeping, it was the type of sleep or what stages I was in. I would monitor for like a year. I barely sleep. 2 reasons, like mentally I just can't, like when I get up I just have to start doing something. But if I'm tired, I'll sleep a lot in the day. I can't sleep more than, like I was just saying, 4 or 5 hours at a time. I'll start getting stuck in that mode, but also physically I'll tighten up. If I'm tired, I go to sleep early. I'll usually wake up around between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be up for at least 45 minutes, an hour. And then nothing's really set up yet. Actually, I do have 2 bots set up. I just haven't put them in yet. I don't even really have a Discord. I'm trying to do that. But I have multiple things that are doing this week on here. Because I'll be going to the shows, but also like this right now, I have a bot that was putting in to make it more of a co-working space. So we can add and remove tasks as you do them during the day. Because if I'm working at other salons, I can't really be talking. I know I'll be blow drying. I could put on there like a timer for like a 45-minute timer where I could have background noise and the cam going, but then come back and chat for like 15 minutes, an hour, or catch up. I'm not sure exactly, but there's a few things. I need to finish linking the cams to switch back and forth between them. But I was supposed to be in Tampa last weekend doing all of that at the boarding facility. But I had to come check on Hut and decided to stay up here. That's one thing that I'm not bad on, but, well, Munchkin goes on the floor always since she flies and travels with me, but Diana has a seat divider, but her dogs are bigger, like, I don't know, Missy's been better, but I know that's one thing that I'm bad on, is allowing the dogs to be loose in the car, which isn't safe. I do agree on booster seats or crates in the back. I just can't do it all. Alright, let's see. I can't do it from there. It's going to. Trying to figure this out. If I can figure this out, I can do it. Do that. You're welcome. See, that's the first one I gifted out there. See, that's why I said you gotta say when there's ads going up, because then things can be taken. I tried. I was actually gonna do it, which was funny. Like you said, cat singing. I was like, damn it! I don't want no cats on here. But I was on my mobile phone, and then I realized things are cheaper on the computer than the mobile phone, so I had to go gift it from the computer to save $2. Yeah, but I just signed up for a Twitch Turbo the other day. And I hadn't really before because I was like, I don't know if I could want to be paying that because I'm always on mobile. Like, but I was doing work on the computer, and then I checked it. It's $15.99 a month if you sign up for on mobile, which is then reoccurring. So that would have been like forever. Just because I set it up on the computer, it's $11.99 a month. That's crazy. Thanks for the giant email and biddies. And I just saw somebody did donate to charity. I'm trying to catch up on that. Thank you. So I did start a charity the other day. Wasn't really mentioning it, trying to figure some things out. Mainly because I do see a lot of like St. Jude things, and I've always contributed to St. Jude, but I have a deeper connection with Alzheimer's. My grandmother went through that. That's part of what this pack of dogs was started with initially. Senior humans. A lot of people help kids, puppies, but then forget about our older generations or our dogs as they age. A lot of that goes into straight things that we can relate to ourselves with mental health or things we have to deal with and can't escape. Like I was saying to VTech earlier, a lot of these dogs have been streamed their whole lives. I've literally had Hut for 18 years, which is extremely old for a dog. She clearly has some type of dementia, but I don't see much wrong with that. She's always had a life of just being outside, chilling, wandering around, like just not doing much. So when people say, well, what type of life does she have? Well, what type of life do you really try to build for somebody or give them their whole life anyways? One that they could be calm, relax, enjoy their yard. So that's why it hit me really hard last week when she wasn't able to go around and people are questioning what, and you start thinking about that. My grandmother was down in Florida when she got bad dementia and wasn't able to come back to Connecticut. And I think about 3-4 years before she actually passed away was one of the last times I saw her because I could see she was already gone. And that was when I said my goodbye to her. And actually she passed away a few days, 1 year before Hershey, the Groom Expo, but it took her about 10 days to fly her up here to have ceremony and everything, and that was right before the Hershey Groom Expo, and that's the year I decided I was keeping Munchkin from the next litter, and Munchkin was born that January. Thank you, Warhol and Sprocket. Appreciate that. I think I saw... So, also with my numbers things, I decided that it was started on May 25th of 2025. Plus, I have a thing with that number specifically. Like, if you stand on your head and look at it upside down, it's still going to say 5252525. It's like, I don't know. So, there's two things. I don't know, there's a lot with it. So today, I'm adding the rest of... I wanted to do it last night. The rest of emotes that been working on. Try to finish 2 of the bots in there. It should be going live tonight. We had a busy day. I got a busy day, plus I have to try to remember what I was talking about to VTech that completely left my head, but then it's going to keep coming back into me for like 2 weeks, and then one day I'm going to be like, where's VTech? I remember now. Speaking of which, I was trying to pack this chillin'. Yeah, getting started with anything is difficult. That's kind of like what was saying the catch 22. That's another reason I like the number 22. Catch 22. What does that even mean? Like, why did it start with catch 22? So, damn it. I see. Alright, so 22, I'm going to just jump topic now. So 22 is pretty funny because, so I'm going to be streaming tonight for an hour. I'm attempting to do like a global good morning thing. So it's going to be a 1 hour chat, like with the dogs, mostly grooming or information, but it's going to have a hard stop. It's going to be 1 hour hard. So that way, like, the next day I could start it 1 hour earlier and it'll still be a 1 hour episode, but essentially it'll end at the time the one started the day before. What that does is each day I start 1 hour sooner. So today would be like 11 p.m., tomorrow will be 10 p.m., the day after would be 9 p.m. But what that does after the month is not only do I stream more than once a day, it's technically every 23 hours I'll be streaming, so I'll be able to steal a day after 3 weeks. But each start of the stream, that's a different time zone. So I'll be able to do a global good morning and good night by saying good morning to wherever it's, if I do the calculations. Thank you for the support there on VTech and still hanging out. Now especially you don't have to watch them ads. Appreciate it. But, what the heck? I was trying to look good. Oh, it was Sprout. Yeah, thank you. I thought I saw that before, but was trying to catch up on a few things. Sprocket donated a start 5, and then you just donated 10. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about dog parks. I know people say like, it's just, yeah. We were talking about vaccinations and things, but that could happen like anywhere. Just you walking your dog in your neighborhood. Like, another thing about dog parks being like the Fight Club for dogs, that's dependent on your neighborhood, where you go. If you're not vigilant on watching your own dog, yeah, it's gonna become a fight club. Like, you have to be able to see what's going on there. But when it was just hot, I would go to dog parks a lot. I was in Long Island. We found a good dog park that had like regulars that went a few days, husky and something else, so she got used to bigger dogs. Good morning, Shaky. Seen you out there for a while. Didn't know if you was just hiding or you were gonna come and chat, but I think I'm gonna keep an eye on lurkers, but not blast them. I kind of like how Tony does it. He sees them there, but doesn't call them. And same thing, Kuma. Kuma has followers on Anonymous because some people just wanna chill and not be bothered. I respect that because I was behind the scenes a lot on Go Groomer. Amy, before she had even 1,000 followers, when she got up to like 50,000 on YouTube, anytime I'd chat in there or talk, she couldn't keep up with chat as much. So I would start being one of the admins, and it's like as soon as I would talk in there, get bombarded or other things. So I'd lurk and not even say anything. How old is your dog, Vita? That's right, you said that. It's like 15 months. 15 months? This is what 15 years looks like. He looks really good for 15. The way he'd be jumping around and bouncing around. Well, thanks for saying that, because I haven't even packed this chillum I've been working on. Because these dogs are not getting breakfast until after I do this. Because Hut ate already. Where is Hut? You wonder where I get it from? I don't know if I get it from Hut or Hut gets it from me. Like this Goldilocks type thing. How many beds she has? She's the one who changes beds all the time. She's like over here. Let's count how many dogs we have. Missy's over here. Oh, there she is. Got Munchkin sleeping in that one. Oh, I'll show you guys this too. Wait. Oh, he's buried here. So, then we have Luna. Luna was actually my uncle's dog. She was Spiky's litter mate and Missy's older sister. We had to put her down just about a year ago. She had issues with her liver and kidney. And then she had a stroke that caused, yeah. So that was actually the first adult dog in my adult life I had to deal with helping somebody through. Not only the dog was one of my own from Hut, like her first litter, which that litter was born on Christmas Day in 2012. But it was also my uncle's dog, so seeing him go through it, and still kind of dealing with it, like literally has, like this is how these dogs are treated in this house. That's my grandparents, like grandmother's stuff on the side, and Luna's right next to her on top of the fireplace. I turned on. Let me see what happens. Yeah, exactly. Especially with Spiky, like I still have the Paw Patrol blanket down there. He's the one who buried. This is Spiky. That's my mom's dog. He was the runt from the first litter, so he likes burying himself under blankets and everything. Now, back to this chilling. Good morning, Diana. Been trying to pack. Hut ate already. She had a full. She ate. You know how much she ate? She ate like 2.5 raw nuggets. Yeah, probably gonna once I smoke this chillin', get the the other girls. Yeah, no, well, what it was also, my mom and uncle think the dogs need to eat every couple hours, so they were giving her filler food with. I even saw one of your favorite. I think I saw something similar to like a Caesar's pack. I was like, no. One, I need to see how much she's eating and make sure she's actually pulling in the right amount. Plus, that's garbage. Can't have her eating any kibble right now. We were talking about kibble earlier. And then, what else was it? Yeah, trying to calculate if she eats at least 4 to 5 whole nuggets in the day on top of the goat milk. No, it has. I know. No, well, the thing is that she probably does or would eat the other stuff too. But then wouldn't, yeah, consume as much of that. Or same thing, giving her more food at once, I think, would also help a little bit. So she's digesting it at once, not having to try to poop multiple times. She's still awake, or what's she doing? This is the lazy one. We were out all day yesterday, though. I gotta post some of the pictures into the Discord, into your Discord, from the. Munchkin. Can chat give her a belly rub, please? You can give her a belly rub through the air. She's great for that. I'll continue. Fine. Here you go, Munchkin. Look at that. She's like, don't stop. She literally kicks her leg like, don't stop. Don't stop. She's funny. I left my audio in the other room. I think she needs a real belly rub now. She's like, hello? Boop, boop. Boop. Look at those toe beans. Toe beans. Toe bean. Toe bean. You getting your own hair in your mouth, silly? Just had to move the cam for a minute. I know my uncle was just walking around there. He knows that streaming, so he was trying not to cut in front of it as much. But I really don't care. What the? Did he cover you, or did you cover yourself? Why are you looking at that blanket so much? Is he actually sleeping over here? Oh, there she is. Never like chat. Oops. I don't know if she's trying to get comfortable or saying, get that camera out my face. I still have bad head. Oh. Thank you for the giant emo. And I can snooze ads this time because I'm actually here. So even though you don't have ads anymore in VTech, I was able to snooze them. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta go lock my card. Before gifting out a sub cost me $1 gajillion because some other thing hits my card for no reason. Well, because right now we're watching Hut, doing things. Before, I was only talking. So, I was saying important things that weren't heard and are now forgotten and lost in the abyss forever. Oh! Wait a minute. I think I actually fixed it, that my VODs are saved because I was trying to figure out for the past week why the VODs weren't being saved, but I think I changed it when I had a copyright issue on the show, so that way they wouldn't save anymore until I fixed that issue, but then didn't know where to switch it around. But this VOD should be saved. I'm going to go back to watch when that ad came up and you missed it, just to see what I was talking about and come back to you with it, if I can remember to do that. That's the problem. Yeah, I know. I have an intention. I have an intention to do that. Let's see if it happens. But for right now, I'm going to test this out. Okay, so, oh no, I'm streaming from that phone. Alright, that's what I have to try to figure out. Finally got this done. It's packed up. gonna step outside because I can't smoke inside with this, but I take out the setup now. Got cam on her. Got the audio. You won't hear me anymore for a few minutes, but I'll be here in chat. If you want to chat, I'll be type. I can type. Hot ate and drink and everything. She had a lot to eat, the whole thing, so I'm gonna feed them right after they went outside. Okay. I'm gonna feed them now. I'm gonna get back in. It's fine. Maybe it's just on her. It's mostly me. It's really, you know. That's why
Yeah, I guess I gotta go pick up the machine, the trailer, because the machine is working. So, someone that I had to do, he went and he had the other guy do it yesterday, the funeral homes.
Oh,
I
okay.
usually do that. If I would have had it, I would have gone yesterday. It takes like about 5 hours to do this.
But you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
But you're just sitting there at least.
Well, yeah. No,
It's not 5 hours.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's nicer than walking. But the walking is good.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it's a little slower, but this way you can go a little faster. But certain sections that are like this, and of course the sheet is big.
It's so big,
especially when it rains and all that. If you're in a little slant, then they tend to slide and like this. So you have kind of different ways to do it.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just, so I'll probably hear, I don't know, we're getting done, I don't know, probably. Instead of all the 6 that I'm supposed to do today, I gotta do 3. But they're good size. Maybe I'll do some for tomorrow, because tomorrow I have an appointment at Social Security. So I'm probably not gonna go in the morning, maybe right after I'm done. But if I do them today, what I was doing for tomorrow, then this week is a little light week. On Tuesdays I have 2 extra. It's every other week. So,
Yeah. I'm going to the shop on Germantown right around 12, but other than that I'll be here, so take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, whenever I get here, But if anything or whatever, just text me or whatever. But if you're gonna leave or whatever, and then you're gonna be here for a while, or whatever. At least when I come back, usually I take them out.
That's what I'm saying.
I give her a treat, but if she does, I don't know about. Just leave me a little note if you leave stuff out, and she already ate, don't feed her until tonight.
Yeah,
or
that's
something
what I'm
like
probably.
that.
Yeah, if you're gone that whole time, I'm probably stepping up between like 11:30 and 3, so they're gonna be. I'll have them out.
Did you give her this?
No.
No, okay, because I gave it to her last night. But she's good through that.
She slept through the night pretty much. Got up, I took her outside right away. She peed and they came right back in. Missy's over by the door. Missy's over by the door in the back.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, we're trying to. I'm working on it. I'm getting out there. But there was an ad break, even though I know you're not in an ad break right now, VTech. So yeah, we're going to chill right now. I got sidetracked. That's usually how it goes. So going to do that right now. Yeah, I just put the sweat mid smoke. Sorry, guys. I heard the dogs barking. I had to come check on them. I'm sorry, Hut. I think Spiky was just trying to play. You wanna go outside? You can go outside. That's not an outside toy, but we can take it out there. It's alright. What's your plan with that? What is your plan? Where are you taking it? You're just gonna leave it there. Your jacket's like half on, half off. Why do all of you guys do this? They like love putting their sweaters and jackets on toga style. You can look at his butt for a minute. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. She was doing some shady shit. She was trying to be slick. She was trying to be slick shady out there. Hi, Missy. Let's see if I go. Where could I put this? I want to rearrange some. Look at me trying to rearrange outside furniture because they're fucking. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to curse much. Well, I'm not really thinking about it, but that was just a blatant, unnecessary F-bomb for no reason. I guess this outside furniture really pisses me off. Like, I'm trying to put the camera here to get most of the yard, but then I noticed, like, every time Hut was walking by or something in the yard, these stupid tables are in the way. But at the same time, I was like, hey, if the table was over here, it would actually be pretty good for me to put the camera on it and get a different angle. But it would take me all but 2 minutes to move everything in that. If I move this further out there, that'll block the rest of it on here. Because then with the angle of it, it won't block it from there. Plus I'm in the sun. And then I have somewhere I could put this up here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna watch Missy. She's gonna take a shit right along the fence line at some point. Because she wants to stick her butt through that fence for some reason. Hey, what are you guys doing with the grass over here? Spike, get your ass over here with that jacket. This jacket's like half on, half off. Time is it? Alright, these dogs should be fed by 9:30, hopefully. Oh, of course I turned the camera to Let me give her some privacy. She's actually taking a shit over there. Why are you chewing that grass? No, Patchy's been eating the grass. Misty was just taking a shit. I need to move a bit quicker. Oh, okay. The smoke shop's the opposite direction, but I think I want to get it before I head out, so I smoke while out, which is such a nice day. What is on my grass? Dogs pooping. Got multiple dogs pooping. Put that. Screenshot that. And then turn that into a fucking emote. Ready? How many dogs can I get shitting at the same time? I think I got it. At the 2-hour mark of 2 days stream, we got 2 dogs going number 2. Missy just eyeballing me. Like, she's staring. She was just, like, staring at me. Like, yo, what you doing, bro? We're just sitting out there. She got the wind in her hair. So this is what I mean by quality of life. Like, people are going to ask me, well, what type of life is Hut have right now? She doesn't play, or she never did. What you mean? Like, she be outside bebopping around like Spiky when he can't play with toys or be as annoying. That's different. Like Missy right now, she's just sitting out there vibing, chilling, wind in her hair. Like, yeah, no, she's like, you bet, if you're leaving, you're not taking any suitcases, right? Like you've come and gone a couple of times. One time you left for a whole, it seemed like more than 24 hours. I'm not sure because it was rainy out and I didn't see the sun. So you got by on one on me. Yeah, I mean, and it's, that kind of relates into, like, how people value or perceive things. Like, yeah, Missy loves her toys. She loves being at Diana's with boxes and boxes of toys. There is limited toys here. There's probably only the toys Missy really likes. Patchy used to play with his grandma some of the tug toys that's in there. He likes tearing things apart, so he gets to tear things. But it's more, they're just outside dogs. They want to come out into the yard. We had a huge garden that got turned into their play yard at my grandparents' house when we stopped gardening. They watch Havanese by trait are watchdogs, so they want to watch them protect their territory. They get their attention and affection. There's pretty much somebody always here, which is why this house kind of sucks, but it's good. It's a revolving door of two people that have completely, like, different schedules, so it's great. Like, the dogs aren't left alone. But when I come here and try to take care of the dogs, like, every hour there's somebody coming through a door. It's like, okay, one's on break and then going back to work, and then like an hour later the other one's coming back but then going to their next job, and then 2 hours later it's like, okay, the first one's off from job. I'm like, oh my god. So I feel comfortable with my dog staying here depending what time of year, or like right now it's tough because it's prime time for, my uncle does UPS and landscaping. So it depends if it's holiday time or what. Like, Missy typically stays here when it's super cold when I'm traveling a lot, or in August when I go to Vegas and somewhere else because it's way too hot to be traveling with both dogs. But it's, what's getting me to feel a little bit better about how, like, living her life right now is seeing Missy right now vibing and chilling. And, like, even though Missy's crazy with her toys and Super Bowl and used to run with me and everything, like, she's content and happy with this. Like, she's not scared of running anything out there. She knows it's rude. Like, I guess that's what you have to compare the quality of life to, is what type of life were you giving your dog, or what type of life are they used to when those senior years come. Like I said, did see that last year with Luna. Quality went down drastically after the stroke and another issue, so we had to make that decision. Well, my uncle did. Yeah. Imagine if I had a cameraman with me. It would be some good content, right? Just somebody, or actually having, not having to hold a cam. If I could find the right one that I want to use. And when I travel with both of them, that'd be fun. Like one of the tracking cams. Not have to use the phone. It's like a whole day workout. Diana said that a while ago. She finally realized, like, why I didn't go to the gym or things. I'm like, Yeah, it's either carrying both dogs is like a farmer's carry, or rotating where I'm carrying one and the other one's down, because they can't both keep up with me the whole time. So usually it's a backpacker or a carrier that one of them's in. So I'm either carrying it or having arms or something else. And then when they're resting and relaxing, like that's when I'm more active. We're already outside doing things, so I'll do like squats or makeshift lunges, stretching, more of that type of work. Yeah, and the other thing is, you say you would die, probably, but at the same time, staying home every day, all day, I would die. Like, that's just more of an activity. At that point, I'm looking at going out with both dogs. I'm not doing that every day. That's nuts. But that is an activity I enjoy doing because I don't know. I'm weird, but that's like saying somebody, a truck driver, go to Truck and Wreck right now and say, neither one of you would want to sit in a truck for 10 hours, right? But that's a job. That's also somebody's job. I'm looking at this as it's become part of my job in my life. So I have no problem doing it. Go back inside in a second. Take this last hit. All right, let's actually get this breakfast for the dogs going, then I can get my own breakfast going. Am I having breakfast? Shoot, I'm way behind on. Damn. Why am I? Oh my goodness. I forgot I zoomed in a long time ago when one of them was taking a poop. No wonder my camera wasn't as wide. Ah. Not bad. I'm gonna try to. All right, have a good day. I'm gonna try to remember to go back to that part of the stream when I was saying whatever I was saying, because now that's like the only thing I can think of. I'm not even trying to remember what it was. All I'm trying to do is keep remembering that I have to go back. We'll see how that goes. Have a good day. Hey, the young king is here. Howdy do. I saw you. I was looking over in Sprocket. I saw you giving out hugs over there. Thanks for the hug. Yeah, I got like 1 or 2 hits left in this, so I definitely need to get to... I don't need to, because I do have my other 2 pens that could survive. Alright, first things first. The dogs need to eat, because if I get distracted and I don't eat yet, I can grab food as soon as I go out. So, Hut's eating. She's had goat's milk. She's back on her sleeping right now. Diane, if you're still listening, I have not gotten to that bacon egg burger yet. I figured I'd have it for breakfast instead this morning. And we see how that's going today. But I still have the ingredients from my extra order to save money. So we're good on that. Which is actually making me feel better for needing to go pick up... The song is... I was about to say it's making me feel better for needing to go pick up some weed right now because I saved money, and if I make this other thing for food, I won't need to get food while I'm out today, unless if I start slacking. And I somehow don't get myself ready. I got like 2 hours. We good. I mean, there's other options, like if I fall behind, yeah, I could just lift there, but then it's $10. Like that $10 is, so that's my condition, is like my contingency. If I fall behind, it's only a $10 lift to get there like quicker, but that's $10 that I want to use for a Big Mac later. Like I have shit budgeted. If I slack, that means I'm eating like a can of soup or tuna fish or something that's here in the house. Like, I'm not trying to, like, splurge while I get some food, but if I'm out hustling all day, like, I want a fucking Big Mac or a slice of pizza and a donut. So... But then if I'm being lazy in here, that means I should have the time to eat. Unless if I start thinking about it. But I have the dog's food in my hand. It's just... I gotta make this phone call too. That's really what it depends on. Ralph can talk forever. Anyways. Coming right up. Yeah, I don't know how people could do that full time either. Oh, that's what we were talking about. How you could do this or that. Yeah, but it's your job. Like, I don't know how breeders could be raising multiple I guess. Like, when you have 1 litter in the house and your own dogs, making like 10 dog foods at once, like, it's cool as a challenge for a little while, like for 1 season, and then switch the game you're playing or something. But to be constantly thinking about what food, because then if you're raising puppies too, they're getting different food when they're 2 weeks old and 4 weeks old. So it's like, and making that many different bowls of food, oh my goodness, nah. Plus, I'm dealing with the same breed, pretty much the same size here. Some people got like 5 different dogs. Like, I don't mind, like, I don't mind doing food at all. Especially because I'm my passion for food. But even Belle and Kane having two different foods, like, why can't y'all just eat the same shit? Like, I think I understand my issue my sister has with my nephews. That sounds like a problem for people who have kids, though. Ha! Missy, where are we at? Let's get the cam on the ground, I think. What's this? What does this show? What angle does it? Trying to see what this shows. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, I think I know what I want. Yep. Since I'm gonna have a lot of views on the ground or dog cams, I think I need my pant legs. Like, I have my pajama pants for the eagles and stuff. That's like eagle streak down it. Like, if I had Hud's Pro right on this leg here, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Hit. What are you doing? You crazy? You crazy? You can wait. Fool. What are you? Yeah, I got it up here. And I only got 3 bowls there. I need a 4th. You're distracting me, you. What was I doing? The spiky one over there, he's like, I'm gonna play with this ball until you're ready because this still could take a while. Oh shoot, I had to take out more nuggets for home. Oh good, it's still early enough. Nice. I ate a full breakfast already, she still has another nugget completely defrosted in there. So these, the other reason I like these is not really wasting any. Like even if she does like the Waruva can, but it's about the same price when you break it down. Except you gotta eat that whole can in like a day or two. So then the other dogs step in, which I'm not saying that other dogs aren't gonna get good food, but let's face it, we gotta watch the pregnancies when you have 5 dogs in a house. So the other dogs get this as like a topper. She'll get this as her meal. We need to stop and get goat milk too. Get that on the way back, I think. I gotta refill this. Oh my gosh. Got a lot I gotta do today. The food that's up here is almost empty. This is like my Sunday. So, I'm gonna do this stuff. It's like my Sunday that I set 2 work meetings for, though. So I guess that is my typical Sundays. Because I want to get a jump start with Whitman's here, but it's already Monday in New Zealand there, so this afternoon I could talk to them as Monday morning. Like I was saying before, kibble is just dry art. So I add the water for 2 reasons. One, I do have another food in there that I'm mixing it to add flavor. It makes it a little softer, easier on the teeth, but it already adds in some of the moisture that you're going to want to help break it down anyway. Oh, there we go, chicken. Nice. Was it a stinky one or a loud one or a silent one? I always like to know what type of fart. Ooh. Fresh donuts or old donuts? I think that's one thing that definitely never gets better as it gets older, are donuts. It's like, fresh, nice. Any extra toppings come out with it? That's Patches. That's the dad for my dogs. He's 15. I got him when I started breeding Hut. He was my grandmother's dog. She passed away about 6 years ago. Missy would always like extra chicken. Hold it. Hold. Up. He always has trouble staying up longer. The other ones are better at staying on their back legs. Let's get treats. Let's get a treat. Here. Yo, I could start an ASMR channel just on their Tic Tacs. Munchkin. Come here, Munchkin. Y'all crazy. Munchkin. Hey. Stop. Okay, relax. So the only reason I let them do that is, one, it's kind of like throwing Gimbal in the yard and letting them find out where it is, but also they bark kind of just, they got too jumpy on one another, but I don't want them fighting over each other's food. They can respect each other's space, but they're not really fighting over the food. If it's there, it's there. If it's not. So that helps them with the resource guarding. They could voice their opinion or let me know, but I'm right there to interject. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can... Girls can eat over here. Who's gonna come down first? Okay. Y'all know the deal. Missy, back up. Hey, yours over here. Yours there. Here you go. Here you go. Missy has, I don't know if it's exactly her patella, but she also has, let me see weird. It's like not a blood clot. I don't know what it is. There's a thing on her knees that, so it makes her I don't know. Missy's got some issues. Mainly it's her skin sensitivity. Her nose is pink, so she's not fully pigmented. So typically that means they're a little weaker on certain other areas. So you tell it's typically something else, but not something uncommon. Yeah, pretty much. But it's like how we have beauty marks. Like it's not. I don't know. It's gotten a little bit bigger, but not for. Like she had it when she was baby, and it's right on her knee on both sides. So I think it has to do with. Is it on her other side or just one? The way she walks too, like that affects it. We got issues. Yeah, they all be trying to copy me. Let's see. That's actually the same knee. Then we got Huppy trying to sleep all day. Num time. What are you doing? I know what that is. Why must you watch me eat? Can I not be a savage in peace? Wow. He just stole that kibble from the floor from right next to her bowl. He's like, it's free game if it's on the floor. Missy, go outside if you gotta go potty. Nah, she went right back to bed. She's like, thanks for the grub. Let's see. Missy took her food and was like, good night. This one. And this one's doing his happy food roll. Nom 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 Oh my. Munchkin, I think, is finished, even though she didn't eat all her food. This one takes forever to eat. She picked out the good stuff. Munchkin has words. Mikey, finish your breakfast. Oh, I guess there's words to be said out there. Look what Munchkin started. They all went to opposite corners of the yard. That's also why the fences are where they are. From the kitchen, we can actually see both fence lines. I guess we're back outside now. Munchkin has things to say to the world today. I think if I come from this angle, I'll have the most. I think my internet's still good enough here. If I come, let's see. Missy. Stop. Diana went to run to Walmart, but she's down in Virginia. Munchkin, get up. Why were you about to roll in that? What was that? What were you about to roll in? What were you rolling? She's down in Virginia. I'm in Connecticut. Come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. I'm in Connecticut right now. These are all my dogs. Oh, you didn't even get to Walmart yet? Wait. Oh, that's right. I just fed the dogs. I'm trying to get to my own breakfast now. Alright, alright. I think we good here. Well, Munchkin had things to say to the world. And then the rest of them were done eating except for Spiky, because he wanted to go yell too. So I don't know if... Hey! So he kind of gave up his rights to his food, but his food's staying down for whoever wants to eat it. If he goes back to it or one of the other ones do, that's free game. Hey, you know that's how it goes, bro. You can, if you're there, you're there. Go ahead. Don't look at me like that. All right. What do first? Go finish your food. Go. I'll keep them away. If you're gonna finish it, go finish it. Next time, don't leave your food like that. 2 Walmarts out of stock. Yeah, I'm at the house in Connecticut, where this is where I primarily reside, but it's mostly my mom and uncle here that we rent share, and they watch all the dogs here. This little white one's actually my mom's dog. That's Spiky. He's from my first litter of dogs. Was the runt of the litter. The black and white one was their mother's, my grandmother's. That's the dog I got for her, which was the male I was breeding with. So he stays here at this house. And right now my mom's in Florida. So I came to work up here some and make sure the dogs are taken care of because only my uncle is here and it's too much during the summertime for one person to take care of all of them. Plus, Hut over there wasn't doing well and I want to spend time with her. So, trying to get my breakfast going so I can get to the grooming salon in a minute or before noon. We're getting there though. Munchkin just wants to go nap, I guess. Oh, you hear the squeaky? Yeah, see what you be doing to people? It's not just you setting off people's Alexas, but when you play with the ball, you have all these dog people watching you, and you just squeaky balls, all that stuff. I think we're missing one. Where did Spiky go? Did he go back outside? Yeah, he came back out. Hello. You done? So I can close this up. I like the birds out here, though. I love his ears. Spiky, move them ears. Just clip that. What? Talking behind his back about his ears? What do you mean? It's on the top. It's on the top right. Tap the screen so you get the extra things up, and then it says clip right there. I have like one community VIP and they don't even know how to clip. Oh my goodness. So much for being a VIP of this community. See, that's why you about to get upgraded there now. Yeah. Well, you can't be telling someone else how hard something is, though. Oh, alright, what time is it? Alright. I got shit, but I want to go to the smoke shop, so I have a lot less time. Okay, what am I doing for food? Okay, dogs ate, they went to the bathroom, they did all that stuff. Gotta take them back out to the bathroom right before I leave in an hour and a half. My clock is an hour and a half. No, I only have an hour if I want to go to the smoke shop because it's gonna take me 15 minutes to walk that way. What do I need to take with me? It's more important than my food right now, so that way I'm ready to go whenever my food is done. I can even walk out with food, but I can't walk out if I'm not ready. See, those are the things that go on through my head. If y'all really want to know what goes in my head, I'm just going to dictate what really happens. So, I have my priorities, got that all taken care of. Gave me enough time that when Hut wakes back up, to take care of her. If not, she's good for most of the afternoon. I have to finish picking up the bed stuff. Close the garage. In case my uncle gets home and decides to randomly open the garage. We usually check if that side door is open though. Yeah, shoot. They had the eighth year was like 25. It was 30 for an eighth, and that was like right here at the convenience smoke shop. It wasn't even like a great price one, but that was the space runs. That's been doing some damage to me. Oh shit. Plus, I need to call Whitman still too, so I'm gonna end the stream quickly up. And I'll get at least in soon. Not soon, but I could. Oh, you got it. You did do a clip. Nice. See, you here talking about trying to do a clip contest on your channel and don't even know how to run a clip from mobile. What? Wait, 60 a gram pen. No, that's about 2 gram pens now. That's like what they are in the city or at smoke shops when you go into an actual dispensary. Yeah, some pens are that much. Depends which ones. Now, if he's paying 60 for like the ones you're getting, or like the pen, what I just got that you don't like the taste of because it tastes like some other, yeah, that's because it's cheaper in the way that they extract it. You can taste some of that still, but that was a 3 gram. That was 3 grams for $50. Speaking of which, it's still holding up a little with the extra tape around it. It's fucking, I knew that shit was gonna happen when I dropped it like the 17th time. I don't know what the heck was in there burning off there. You never noticed what? The clip? Well, because you could also turn on and off if people can clip. No, it's bank card. It's actually Gorilla Glue in the pen. I was smoking outside earlier. That's what I have. I only have a little bit left. That's why I gotta get to the smoke shop. What's destination? Wait, what? Text that to me. Please. I'm gonna pull you. Can you text that to me? Because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget by the time it's done. And I'll use Discord. I mean, you can send it to me on Discord. Because then by the time I see it on Discord, it would be cool. Because I totally have forgotten about it by then. I decided I didn't have to get to the smoke shop before I went. I could do it on my way back. It would be easier. But then that means I'd only have this. I'm only going there and back. I don't have any other errands to do. I hate this plan for that reason. Oh, monsters. Okay, so the question is, I guess I do have time to make an egg. This stream was about Hut, so her face is right here. I'm actually not dying that bad right now. It's more of a dry cough. Like, if I was dying, I'd be, you know. If my face, which, that's what I was trying to do, but the pen was clogged. So the pen was clogged. That's what made me cough, was it hit me at once. Once I clear this up, I'm going to go for a bigger hit. But I burned my throat a little bit. Hey, Kevin. Oh, shit. I still got to pick that blanket up and close the... Oh, my goodness. Where's the pen? Oh. What's that? Got the garage completely closed. Because I don't want to leave the recliner open. If Hut starts walking around, she can get stuck under there. You at the gym yet, Kevin? You at the gym, Kevin? What the? You look like you're up to no good. I need a nap. I want to take a nap. That sounds like a good idea, Kevin. A nap. But I've been trying to get breakfast for the past 2 hours, so I cannot nap. Actually, I don't want to nap. That's a horrible idea, Kevin. We try to be productive today. Productivo. Which I'm getting there. At this rate, though, I'm just going to end up with tuna fish because that's quick. I should make some pasta. I'm thinking make pasta right now. I really want that burger. Oh, no. I'm going to stick to my original plan. I'll do the pasta with the chicken and everything when I get back. So I'm going to be hungry. I'm just going to make... Okay, because, yeah, the burger and the fries I can do right in the air fryer. And it's really just frying an egg then if I do that. So we're going to fry 2 eggs. Oh, and I got English muffin there too. So I'm gonna be fat ass and probably fry 3 eggs with the English muffin because I need 1 egg for the burger. Yo, should I have the burger on an English muffin though and just do 2 English muffins? I think so. Wait a minute. Now I'm gonna have to poop after what I'm explaining that I'm gonna be making. Like, where'd the dogs go? Where'd the dogs go? Where'd the dogs go? Boop, boop. If I give you this angle, I think we still get dogs. And you got my kitchen. I think we're good on this angle. I checked yesterday. If I can come far enough back. It's just some light from behind. I'm gonna close the blinds on that side. Should fix that light. A hot pocket. Oh, sweet. You can hear me from there. Now, the only thing I should be good with. Let's plug in this on there. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped my pen. That would have sucked. Why is there so much stuff by the stove? Is my question. Like, there's all this counter space and everything's right by the stove. Why? I do need a mic. I don't know. If I put a headset mic on, might work. I don't know if I trust those. So you can't really hear me if I do that though. So since they're just sleeping over here, maybe I'll do I'm trying to show the kitchen. Give me 1 second. Figure this out. Ooh. Oh, I know. Kind of want just a Hot Pocket now. Just because it only needs to be microwaved. What flavor Hot Pocket? I don't have a Hot Pocket, but I got this. I think I'm gonna make this with the eggs because the reason I didn't want to make the burger is because when I make the burger, I want to make bacon, and it was just gonna be a whole process. I don't mind making the egg, but I really want to enjoy this burger and everything else. And I'll have more time when I come back this afternoon. So I think I'm going to save this for lunch. Instead of a breakfast burger, make it a brunch burger. But I've done this before because this is still like more bready than a Hot Pocket. But now I got steak and cheese and still make the fried eggs to have with this. Probably just some extra toast. Just to get my day going, and then make the bacon with everything later. Oh, if I come right here, maybe, instead of dogs. Why is this up? I'm like, why is this fan up here? Because that gives the circulation for the dogs. Try to figure this out. Why did I put the bread over here instead of covered where it should go? Because it's just in the way again. I really just want to clear like cooking space. I guess if I did this, just kind of testing this, and while I'm cooking, can turn this way. So if I use this part of the counter mainly for prepping and stuff, should be good. Okay. So they're on that couch out, which is good. Doesn't necessarily need to be right there. I could put it up here more. Kind of just playing around with certain camera angles and checking my lighting. Trying to keep it as simple as I can to do as much. A few different things. So that's what I'm playing with right now. So the only thing I'm worried about oh, well actually that gives a good spot for a leaf power supply. Should be able to run this under the counter. So while prepping, it's still charging, but no wires in the way. Yep. This is as far as I got. It turned all the way from burger and all that. I'm gonna fry an egg, so we're gonna do that in a second. But it's just the simplicity. And I gotta get going. I feel like I can't really eat or do much until I've been somewhat productive. Plus, I guess that's anxiety. Like, there's two things I gotta deal with and handle in a little while. So I can't really eat. That's what I'm thinking about. Unless if it's simple eating. That's what's about comfort food for me. It's well, you can go to another streamer if you want to see streamer all the time. Streamer's about to be cooking. I thought you want to see food. Like, I'm getting stuff ready here. You're here to see the dog and food. You want to see streamer? You can see streamer's ass. Like, you're the one who said for me to do a Hot Pocket. I was trying to do a burger and all this other stuff, and then you said Hot Pocket, and then that reminded me I had this. So I'm going to warm this up and make eggs to go with it, bro. I'm on a time crunch here. I'm trying to get out the door in an hour. I've been working on this for like... I'm not trying to have cereal again for like the third day. So this is an expensive stream because I'm making eggs, okay? So, here we go. Here we go. The value of this stream is about to, like, multiply right here. Here we go. Look. The cost of me doing this stream is about to be 2 eggs. Yeah, I know cereal is amazing. That's what I've been having in the past few days, but I'm almost out of it. So I really only have. The problem is I don't want to go grab milk, and I only have enough milk for one more bowl of cereal. So I want that cereal either tonight or tomorrow. Is the real reason probably. I don't know what the real reason is, but it sounds like it could be anything right now. But I do now. You just reminded me how amazing cereal is, and I only have enough milk for one more bowl. Okay, so instead of wasting my time with toast and all of that, what I'm doing is I'm not even air frying this puppy. Yeah, it's gonna be like a simple, easy peasy. Ooh, I could air fry it. That's not that long. 12 minutes on an air fryer? I could do that. I just can't wait for, yeah. This oven bake shit, you gotta wait for the oven to preheat and then bake it for 30 minutes. Nah, I don't got time for that. The air fryer is 12 minutes. I could do that. And the microwave is gonna be 2. It's still gotta cook the eggs anyway. Okay, so we're gonna 400 degrees on the air fryer. Got the air fryer out already. Alright. Sorry there's no dogs over here, but Hut is sleeping over there. She's sleeping, so we're keeping an eye on her. Well, they just ate, so close the fridge door. Plug the air fryer in. Cover the wall. And it says 400 degrees for 12 minutes, flipping over in the middle. Hope that didn't set Kane off. That was an air fryer, not a smoke detector. So we have a Una, I think it's cheese and steak here. So it's like I'm making myself, you know, like a meat, cheese, and steak thing. That has the bread already there. Air fry. Okay, let's see how this goes. If those instructions are accurate or not, we will know. But I put it at 400 degrees for 12 minutes. So while that goes, yeah. Now you can still see the streamer, see? You just can't see my head. Yo. How many camera angles can I go without actually making my head, have my head show up? Haha. So we have a donut lighter here. Oh, pen. Here we go. Ooh, got a donuts pen too. A little bit left of that. Found that one this morning. Also have my pocket. When I used to work in restaurants, I would say like my pockets were my mobile trash cans. Like, end up going over to the garbage and dump everything out. So I guess I've decided on doing a little yogurt, banana, and granola. It's more like what do I find if I can use that better. Whatever. Well, if you have those. Right here, just stick your hand right through it. Not cereal, but we got oats and honey and stuff. The yogurt instead. Granola. Get this banana just thrown in there so I can mix it all up. Flip that over. honey. Drizzle that honey on here. Just gonna let this drip out upside down right there for a second. I'll attempt to these huevos. Need a plate. That's what I'm going to need. Sweet. Almost died. I'm just gonna need an extra slice of toast or something. Not even hot dogs here. Why's your hot dog buns? That's what I was gonna use the English muffin for, but I didn't trust what those English muffins look like, and I haven't been here in essentially months, so. Okay, so I got about all one. My headset's almost dying. I was expecting only to be streaming this for like an hour and then get to my breakfast. Nicole live or let's see. Yep, Nicole's live, so we're gonna pop over there. I'll be back live today. I gotta make some phone calls for work. But later when Hut's active, get her up. Depending what I need to do with these phone calls, might need to start doing some work on stream with products and stuff. So here for the week. Then tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely be going live tonight for an hour. Again. So, dog groomer Nicole. I'm gonna go check out what Nicole's grooming while I eat my breakfasts. Keep playing around with my Prism app and setting up the cameras, but just testing around what it is like for now with one. Oops. Oops. If I could figure out how to do this. The way he's right there. Yeah, but he fell off the. He's fallen. He got. I don't know. I think he's fallen like once or twice just on his own. Like nobody near him. He just. Actually, I think I did rate Nicole before. Plus, right now, I'm just chilling. So we're gonna go, instead of grooming, we're gonna go to Sprocket today. Even though, wait, let me see who's in here. Can't go to Sprocket with all y'all in here. Y'all already in Sprocket probably. Let's just go to Nicole. I really was taking so long because I don't know how to get back to chat in this view. There we go. Yeah. I'm about to burn my toast. I guess it's water break time. Because now he went to drink water. Let's see if I do this right the first try. Boom. Okay. And then I have to end it over. There's where it is. Thing. Yeah. Well, you don't gotta go do whatever you're supposed to be doing, but I suggest you do. Stop procrastinating. But if you need a reason to procrastinate or just sit around, continue watching Twitch, you can go watch Nicole. That's where we're heading to now. Until I come back later with some actual grooming of Munchkin and product stuff and Hut up out and about. I'm debating if I want to actually show what we have to do on a nightly here or not. Would be trick. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But we'll see. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, my Hot Pocket makeshift type thing, and my phone's ringing anyway. So, adios all.